A little recognized but surprisingly important factor of approaching time of trouble is what I call religious vacuum. In most developed civilizations, role and place of religion diminishes. Yet it has many functions. First of all, it's kind of adhesive that gives multitude of people a common factor, extra flag to unite around. One can recall thoroughly internationalized armies like crusaders, or look around and see how certain religious fanatics fight for faith in foreign land, at times on behalf of people ethnically different or even hostile to them. Another important thing is much more internalized. Us humans, being the most complex animals that walk God's green earth, have a deep-seated need for sense of something bigger than just ourselves, even those who claim to be purebred atheists. One of the laws of nature is that nature doesn't tolerate vacuum, it always tries to fill it. So when faith takes the back seat, other things come out. Ever tried talking to a person that is convinced that global warming is caused by you and me? I did. You can explain to them till thy kingdom come that it began 10,000 years ago, right when the last ice age ended and never stopped, that our planet has gone through many cycles of freezing and warming since bacteria inhabited it when our species were nowhere to be found, or someone that is absolutely sure that women are oppressed. You can ask them about what right does man have now that women don't, can rub their noses in examples of how women are enjoying preferential treatment these days. It will be futile. Maybe you came across a adept of perverted community that spends day and night in some Reddit echo chamber, knows all about every gender currently trending and all about genders that are going to be recognized. Ever attempted to convince such person that, let's say, a man that thinks he is a woman needs as much therapy as a guy that has a lot of counseling to get over the fact that he isn't the Napoleon Bonaparte incarnate? All of the above and many more I won't mention, because I value your time, are united in one thing. These people act with a zeal that reminds me of people they usually despise, religious fanatics. They have a blind faith to chosen path and a selective vision for the world around them. I believe that we have a deep-seated need to feel that what we do now matters for the future and contributes to future being bright. Also, we have a need to have value system that allows us to think of ourselves as good, virtuous people, and those that don't subscribe to our beliefs as outsiders and somewhat inferior. Plus, to fight all of the many temptations, to sacrifice in the now for greater good later, laws alone are really not enough. It does help if we feel there is a higher authority that never sleeps and will judge us later for what we have or haven't done. Normally, this place is filled by God. But if it is vacant, we will come up with something ourselves. Perhaps best example to highlight my opinion is the communism ideology. You be the judge. I think that it is a surrogate religion. You have communism as both, utopian heavenly kingdom that should come if you work hard enough for the future generations, and a God on whose altar your sacrifices are accepted. You have your Messiah, Karl Marx. His book, called Capital, functions as Bible. Lenin, Trotsky, Mao, etc. are filling in niche of prophets and disciples that carry on the good word. Those who sacrifice themselves in revolutions and senior political activists are martyrs and saints. And since it's trying to fit in where religion normally is, communism is very intolerant to anything that challenges it. They even invented a term for it, militarized atheism. Members of it can be considered missionaries, who try to convert infidels into what they consider to be the light side of the force. It seems inescapable. Either a strictly regimented faith or spiritual anarchy. Absence of common faith fractures societies badly. You don't need to look too far for a proof. Social media is full of people proudly disowning their friends and family just because they exercised their right to vote for someone that these people didn't approve of. Hey, my own mother disowned me because I didn't agree with her values, spoke the truth as I seen it, and dared to teach my kids what I think is right. If matters of faith are important enough to break bonds between parents and children, their significance should not be underestimated. To be continued.